Hey guys, so I'm really excited to do this video. A little bit late with it, but nonetheless it is happening. This is going to be a one brand tutorial, and I'm going to use all Maybelline products to get a complete look. So are you ready? Let's get started. Most of these products I've had in my collection. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I had to purchase. No, yeah, 5 that are new. No, I'm lying. 2 that are new. 1, it's new, it's just a backup. But whatever. But all of the rest of them, like, I use them, I know how they work, so I can give you some information about them. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to get started. And I'm gonna start with my brows because that's what I do with my face. My face is already moisturized, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with my brows. And just brushing them out. I'm gonna try to not cut anything out of this. Maybe I'll speed up some parts, but I want to do it all straight through. So the first thing I'm using to do my brows, they have brow pencils, but I didn't see any that I would like. This is the dark brown 404, that's the color, Ultra Brow Brush On color. So yeah, Maybelline has brow powders, and that's what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to, I should have opened it. We're going to do our brows. It comes with this teeny tiny ridiculous brush. I haven't just did my brows with only powder in such a long time. It's crazy. Very pretty, very nice. Let me go ahead and do the other one. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to set my brows with the Maybelline Brow Drama. I tried this before in a color, but this is the sculpting mascara in just transparent. So it has the ball brush. That's what I'm going to go ahead and use. To set everything, which I don't really understand how this works, but it was the only brow setting gel that I saw. I'm not even sure I'm getting product out of here. Yeah, I am. A very little bit though. Maybe that's the key to this. I don't know. But really, really weird. Let me bring y'all down. I wanted y'all higher up, but let's bring y'all down to me. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my face first. I already have a moisturizer. I'm going to prime with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I really, really like this. It's not really a primer, but I'm putting that on first. And then over top, I'm going to put the new Maybelline Master Prime. It's not that new. Primer, and this is the Blur and Illuminate one. So, I'm going to do a combination of these two on my face. Okay, and for my foundation, y'all know my favorite is the Dream Liquid, but I'm revisiting an old favorite. This is the Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline. It was my favorite foundation for a long time. And this is what it looks, this is a new one. This is what it looks like. Cocoa Dark 3. So I'm going to go ahead and take my finger and spread that on my face. And then I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend it in. This foundation is so soft and creamy. It's really one of the most interesting foundations I own. Okay, so I don't have a Maybelline concealer that matches my skin tone, and they don't really make one. So we're just going to ignore any spots that's not covered up. I'm just going to go ahead and use, this is the Maybelline Master Conceal, and this is in the shade Medium Deep. It's going to go under my eyes, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me to put, you know, in the center of my face to highlight. And I'm also going to dab a little bit of the Age Rewind concealer, but this is the brightening. So I'm going to put that under my eyes as well. So it's these three that I'm going to use. This concealer blends out really nicely. I don't have any special lighter powder to set anything, any under eye. Maybelline's not the best in face products. It has some of my favorites, but it's also not the best with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and just set everything with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm in the shade 360. So I didn't find anything, like, I didn't have anything in my collection or find anything that I would want to use. So I'm going to just set my face in sections. Okay, so for my blush, the only Maybelline blush that I have is the Master Glaze blush stick, and this is in the shade Make a Mauve. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on, and I'm also going to, as a highlight, this is the Maybelline Master Highlight highlighting blush, and none of the color, they had highlighting blushes and bronzers, and none of them, you know, complement us too well. But I got this one as a highlight. This is called Pink Rose, so I figured this is one of the new products. I figured, y'all know I love rose gold, rose things. I feel like that'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and do my cheeks. I really like this blush. It is very pretty. Ooh, ooh. Oh, maybe we got something here. Not as bad. I'm going to go ahead and set all this. Maybelline does not have a setting spray. So act like I'm not using this. But I am going out. This video is not to show like longevity or anything. So it's not like I'm cheating by putting something on. It's just to show a look you can get with Maybelline. So though that is, look at that highlight. It's not bad. I would have picked a better blush color, but we got what we got to work with. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to eyes. Okay guys, so here's the eye look that we're going to do, if it focuses. Nothing, it looks far, it doesn't look as exciting on camera, but nothing too dramatic today, but still enough to show color and the blendability of the shadows and everything. We're going to use a lot of Maybelline stuff. I'm actually going to use, this is the Brights palette, but I'm actually going to use the nudes, the smokes, and the blush nudes palette, like a shade or two. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I do not have a Maybelline primer, but with the base that I have, I'm not going to say you don't need one. I always wear an eyeshadow primer. So, but let's get started. We're going to go in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Tenacious Teal. This is from the original line, and you can still get it from like Walmart and all that. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to just place that a small bit, not a lot, on the lid, across the lid. Spread it out. It don't have to be neat. It will be covered. Doesn't have to be, you know. Again, I know this is a one brand look, but if you are just using this look as a tutorial and you're buying these items, I still would use an eyeshadow primer, just to let you guys know. But I couldn't find one, because I wanted to use a lot of stuff that I already had. No need to spend money if you don't have to. But there were some key things that I just didn't have and I bought. Alright. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, excuse me, go into the Maybelline Brights palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, these colors don't have names, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this lighter blue, and that's going to go about 1/3 into my inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with the darker blue and go across the rest of the lid. All right. Yeah, I'm going into the darker blue. And again, Maybelline, these palettes aren't the best pigmentation in a sense of like, you know how you can swatch some things, no primer, nothing. But I will say this, with the Maybelline color tattoos coming in all those shades, Maybelline kind of covered their bases. Like, if you put one of those on as a base under their shadows, they kind of mix up for their powder shadows not having enough pigment, because they have the best, like, cream eyeshadow bases in the drugstore and in a lot of places to supplement that. So I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush. It doesn't have any shadow on it yet. And I'm just going to blend this stuff up into the crease by being a cream eyeshadow. I don't want it to set too much before I get a chance to blend it any. So I'm just taking it and blending it a little bit. Okay? And then to blend it out, I'm taking this like light taupe shade from the Maybelline. This is the Nudes palette. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some of that on my brush. And I'm going to put that in the crease and just blend the edges of the blue out. What, Christian? Some Q-tips. How many Q-tips?
Oh, this jar full. Tatty.
Okay, and then we're going to do my brow highlight really quickly. I went in, what did I go in with? This shade from the where is it? This shade from the Smokes palette to highlight the underneath of my brow. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. Just a little bit. Some shades are a little bit more or a lot more pigmented than others. So with this palette, it's a little, with these palettes, they're definitely a little inconsistent, but if you're a makeup collector, like if you only have one of these, you definitely can get a full look out of it. But I just thought for the sake of doing a one brand tutorial and playing with Maybelline that I could use a bunch. Okay, almost done the eyes. We're going to go ahead for an outer to, whoa, got shadow on me. I could have sworn I used the shade from the Blush Nudes. Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. I could have sworn I used the shade from the Blush Nudes on the other eye. But for my outer corner shade, I'm going to use this dark brown from the original Nudes. I swore I forgot of the shades I used. Must have been. And I'm going to take this fluffy brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to put it on the outer corner of the blue. Not too far in, but make it look a little something, something. Make it look like a little something, something. That's what we got working here. I mean, very wearable. I didn't want this too dramatic because I wanted it to be easier. So, not like if you're not as experienced in makeup, these shadows, I will say, they blend well with each other. With other shadows, but with each other, really, really nice. And they work together. So, here we go. Okay. So for my liner, I'm actually really excited that I'm getting to revisit these products. They've been in my collection for a while. This is the Maybelline Master Smoky. I think they still make these liners. They're like jumbo eye sticks. You can use them as a base, but they're if I can turn it up, they're oh, it's a little soft. Their claim to fame, they look like this. Mine's not pointing anymore. But their claim is like you put it on and they come with this little smudger to smudge it out. And that's exactly what I did. So this is the gray. It's called Smoking Charcoal. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in my waterline, which they go in really nice and really creamy. I'm usually closer to the mirror when I do this, but... And you know how I use a shade to smoke things out, you know, blend them out on my lower lash line. I simply flipped it over. I did the directions. I flipped it over and I used this smudger part. And I just went in on my lower lash line. Sorry, I gotta get out of the frame real quick. Had to make sure it was right. But that's what it looks like. You can add a little more, which is what I'm about to do too. Ah, got it on my face. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. I guess with my finger. Okay. So then, alright, I'm going to apply my liner. I bought the Maybelline Line Stiletto Ultimate Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I like this eyeliner. But I accidentally got brownish black. I've used this before. I accidentally got brownish black, so we're going to use it. But I'm going to buy the black one because it's a really nice. It's a skinny, skinny, skinny felt tip liner. Focus. There we go. So I'm going to put that on. Just very close to the lash line. No wing today. Nothing too dramatic. Maybelline does not make false eyelashes. So there, and that's what the eyeliner looks like. So there will be none in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, and the mascara that I am applying is my current favorite from Maybelline. It is the Lash Sensational. This is in the shade, my friend got it from Black Pearl, and it says Pearlescent Illuminosity. I usually use black as black or very black. I can't tell the difference right now, but we're gonna go ahead and apply the mascara. Maybelline makes my favorite mascaras from the drugstore. There was one by L'Oreal that I really, really like, but I've never met a Maybelline mascara that I didn't like, that I hated. Yeah, never. So there we go. So this one has a little bit more smudge. I'm gonna put a little bit more eyeliner, and I'll be right back with my lips. So before I started, I should have put on my lip balm. This is a Maybelline Baby Lips, one of the neons, because I can't find my clear one. So I'll just rub this in real quick to moisturize my lips, and then I'll do my lipstick. So y'all know I love a matte lip. This is the Maybelline Touch of Spice matte lipstick. This is the Moisture Matte. What are they called? It's the color Sensational, but it's from the matte line. And this one's in the shade Touch of Spice. It's a nice nude, pinky nude. Boom. And I will leave it like this, but I'm going to top it with a gloss because I just bought this and I want to play with it. This is the Baby Lips gloss, and this is in the shade Just a Glimmer, and it looks like it's just clear iridescent gloss, and I'm going to put that over this. Oh yeah, great decision, great decision. And there you have it. That is a one brand tutorial. This is what we came up with, all Maybelline. Real quick discussion. I don't like the blush. I mean, I would have chosen a more natural or deeper blush. I love the lips. I love the lipsticks from them. And I love the eyes. I rarely wear blue eyeshadow. But that's why another reason why I wanted to do a color. I want to do some natural look. I mean, well, y'all know what I mean. And I wanted to do something where, you know, you guys can follow along and watch this tutorial because it is from the drugstore and, like, not too, yeah, I know. Only thing I would have changed, I would have wore black eyeliner on my top line. But I made a mistake and brought brownish black. But whatever. I do like the highlight. I would have used a different blush because the highlight and the blush are almost the same color. And like, I don't know. But everything else, I love this foundation. It works. Well, that is it. Let me know what you think and put your bid in for the next one brand tutorial, the next brand you guys want me. It can be drugstore or high-end, but if it's drugstore, I most likely will get to it quicker. But anyway, leave all suggestions down below. I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.